Today we are building a complete file upload backend using AWS Lambda, API Gateway and S3. You will be able to upload any image directly to S3 using a single API call. No servers, no EC2, no backend headaches. Let's build this under 15 minutes. So we will start working with S3. In the AWS search panel, search for S3. And the moment you open S3, you will find this window and the create bucket button. Click that create bucket. The first task is to find a unique name for your bucket. So S3 bucket 1. Let's see if this works. There are other features about the S3 which you do not need to bother right now. So scroll down and click the create table button. Bucket name already exists. Let's add something like test. It still exists. Let's add a -a to it. Okay, so this is valid. Now scroll down and click the create bucket button. Successfully created bucket. Okay, and you can see its name as well. It is very important. We will be referencing the bucket using this name only. Now we will be creating our Lambda function. Similar to S3, search for Lambda and you will find this create function button. Click on create function. Select a runtime environment. I am preferring Node.js. You can select Python as well. Then a name, Lambda upload. And scroll down and click the create function button. It will take a little while to create the function. Okay. Close this and it looks similar to VS Code, but we will not be working from here because some files need to be there in the package.json. So we will be working with VS Code. Create an index.mjs file and paste the code from boilerplate provided by the AWS, and then open a new terminal and type npm init-y to create a package.json file. Then type npm install AWS SDK to install AWS SDK, which will be using to create an S3 function. Then open the index file and import AWS from AWS SDK. Then create a S3 object with AWS.S3. Now get back to the handler function and create a try catch block. Then create a const file data. This will have the data for file. So we will be using buffer and dot from event dot body. Then check for event dot body is base 64 encoded. So base 64 means binary and UTF-8 is for JSON format. Then create this file name. It will be upload, then date.now and then .jpg format. This will be the file name. Now we need to create the S3 function. So it will be await type, then S3.PutObject. It will have the parameters bucket, key, body and content type. Content type is optional. Bucket name is the name of S3 bucket we created earlier. We are passing it through env. You can directly pass as well, taking in consideration the security concerns, as AWS have security permissions for S3. Then return a status code 200 if the file is uploaded successfully. Also the file name to check if our process worked fine. File : file name. After that, below the try block, we will add a catch block. it will be status code 500 to ensure if we do not reach the file, it returns file upload failed. After working on these files, we will select all the files and right click, then compress the files to a zip and go back to the Lambda function, select upload from and then zip, and remember to zip the file directly and not a folder, because we need all the files in the root folder. Then you can go to test and create a new test and check if the Lambda function is working. So it is working by far. Now it is working. So now go to AWS search bar and search for API gateway. Similar to other two, you can see create API. Here you can create 4 types of API. I am preferring REST API, as most of you will. Then give your API a name, and it is mandatory to select a security policy. Select any for now. Your API is created, and now you need to create a method for your API. Select integration type as Lambda function, and the method is post as we are uploading in this API. Then create invalid integration. So I think I forget to add the Lambda function for this API. Then again create method. Successfully created method. Now we have a post method at home route. Then we need to create a stage for this API so we can deploy this API. So refresh the page to activate the deploy API page and create a new stage. Suppose I create a dev stage and then deploy the API. Let's deploy the API once again. Okay, successfully created deployment for REST API. Now get back to the Lambda function and let's see what happened. You can see this API gateway attached to the Lambda function, which means they both are connected. When you click that API gateway, you will find this API gateway details where this API endpoint. Copy that and open any API sending tool like Postman and select binary file and upload any image. I am selecting this JavaScript logo. Then click send. Missing required key bucket in params. So this is because it is not able to get the bucket name. So go back to the code and select configuration, and inside configuration select environment variable and add an environment variable bucket underscore name and give it the name of S3 bucket we created earlier. Okay, click save. Successfully updated the Lambda function. Let's test the API once again. Okay, the first argument must be type of string or instance of buffer, which means API is working. Let's send this again. Lambda upload is not authorized to perform S3 PutObject on resource. So what we missed is IAM roles for this Lambda function. So search for IAM roles. Okay, click on roles. In the search bar for IAM roles, search for Lambda. Okay, you can see this Lambda role 9. Click on that and click on the permissions. Click on the add permissions. Here you can see a JSON file. In this you have to add permission for S3 PutObject and resource ARN AWS S3, then triple colon, then S3 bucket test A /star, which specifies all the routes from this source. Correct the format of JSON and click next to move further. Okay, review and save changes. You can see another S3 added in the service. Get back to the Postman and try sending again. File upload failed. The bucket does not allow ACLs. So get back to the Lambda function, and in the S3 params we added this ACL to allow public read. So just remove that and redeploy the Lambda function. And the moment you deploy, I think the error must be gone. Get back to Postman and send the request again. File uploaded successfully with file name upload 1726, which is just the date in a single numeric string, and .jpg. Go back to S3 bucket and reload the bucket. You will find the file name. This Amazon S3 is I uploaded manually to check if S3 bucket is working fine. Okay, as you can see, the same file here, upload -173 ... Now before ending this video, you must delete all the services you created. If you have created this for learning purpose, as the cost of S3 and API gateway is recurring. So before deleting the S3 bucket, you need to empty the S3 bucket and then delete S3 bucket. You can delete either Lambda function first or the API gateway and then the other one. And once it is deleted, you can close your AWS console. So I hope I am helping you with AWS concept using small applications. Hit like if you liked the video or it helped you even a little bit. And thanks for watching. Okay, bye.